It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Take the look at the 5 and 10s. It's glistening once again. It doesn't mind the snow. Man, it is December 1st, so we have 24 days to Christmas. And I know your pockets is feeling under the weather. Don't worry, you aren't the only one.
It's going to be okay. I promise you. Everything is going to be okay. I know a lot of people get stressed out and overwhelmed this time of year, worrying about holiday shopping. We can't even enjoy family on Thanksgiving because everyone is so concerned and worried about Christmas shopping. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. This holiday has become so commercialized that we can't even enjoy family on Thanksgiving because everyone is thinking about Christmas shopping. Think about this. It's not about whether you're going broke or going into debt. It's about these companies feeding and padding their bottom lines. So think about what your kids need on that list and what they don't. They don't need everything. I don't need everything. We don't need everything. Decide what it is that your kids need, and then let's put the attention back where it needs to be. The holiday and reason for the season. My Jesus Christ.
That's right, sister. And what I would say is I completely agree with her. Don't get stressed out, and don't get overwhelmed with watching social media. I think a lot of times we see things on social media and we become envious of how someone else is celebrating their holiday instead of focusing on where we are in our lives and what we need to be grateful for around us. So take in the experience. Buy what you can afford. You still have to live for the rest of the year. You still have to live. You need to bring in your New Year's stress-free.
Do not buy anything. You don't need it. Nothing is on sale and nothing is a bargain. Everything is being sold for the exact price a retailer wanted it to sell. Markdowns do not exist. The only sale worth buying is the sale in which you spend $0.00. A penny more means that you are losing and someone else is winning. You don't need to buy anything. Your house is already full of crap. You haven't parked a car in your garage in 30 years. All you're doing is buying crap that's going to create a bigger mess for you to clean up. The only reason you think you need to buy something is because of very effective marketing and advertising. Marketing is trying to make you an idiot with your money and fooling you into thinking that you're making some huge good deal by spending money. If you are spending money, you are losing every single time. Don't get it twisted. If you are shopping, you are spending money. When you spend money, you become more broke. Society has zero sympathy for broke people. There is no worse way to live in the United States than being a broke person. Consumers are losers and investors are winners. Make your choice. Choose wisely.
Everybody can't be as cool as you, man. Everybody don't have glasses that magnify our eyeballs. We just haven't been blessed like that because, dang, you rocking them Coke bottles. However, facts is facts, and he was spitting some facts. But the question still remains.
So, how are we affording Christmas presents this year? When y'all figure it out, let me know. Because, it's coming up. It's coming up. And I'm real stressed about it. I'm real stressed. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing to afford the Christmas presents? Because we can barely even afford groceries. You know? And then Christmas? Like, I don't know. We'll find a way. We always do.
And some people seem to have the answers, ones I don't think that you should take. It says Christmas is looking very affirm, very Karina, very Afterpay. If you guys don't know, these are, people use these apps. It's like buy now, pay later. And a lot of people are getting into debt using these particular apps because if you don't have it this month, it's a high likelihood that you're not going to have it next month either. And I'm pretty sure that it's probably a high interest rate on this type of stuff. And beyond these apps, if you see now, companies are offering their own, payment plans for items, and the interest rates on them are dumb expensive. So always keep that in mind. If you're using it, set a limit on how much money you're going to spend. Don't just go on there and be like, all willy-nilly racking up debt. Do not do it. You got to think about the future. The economy is crazy right now, and it might get crazier next year due to our new president, tariffs, etc. You got people in the comments saying, these are people in the comments. A firm said I wasn't approved. That sums up my credit score. Christmas is looking very, nobody ain't getting nothing but my presents. This dude said I'm gonna go on vacation. And my limit is 50. Keep it cute. I actually like to use Clarina, even when I can't afford it. 4 payments is just so much nicer than the full amount at once. I know my Afterpay hates to see me coming.
I don't know what mama needs to hear this, but don't you put yourself in debt for Christmas, okay? Don't you quad pay, Afterpay, zip pay yourself out of a paycheck after December the 25th. And another thing, so all those people that like to get on social media talking about y'all knew Christmas was the same day all year, blah, 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 blah. Leave people alone, okay? You don't know what people's finances are going through. You don't know what people are going through. People are barely holding on, baby. This economy, we came into the new year and we said we were doing better with our finances, and that includes Christmas too. Don't you let them people guilt you into going all out and doing stuff that you can't really afford for Christmas. Now, if you can afford it, I ain't even talking to you, okay? This ain't for you. I'm just sending a message with love from previous experience. But baby, do what you can. And those kids are still going to love you the same, I promise you. That's just a little piece of advice from your big sis, okay?
Because people aren't able to afford it, it's causing them to feel overwhelmed.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm already starting to feel overwhelmed by the holidays and the overconsumption and like buying things. I love Christmas. I love gift giving. And I'm super thankful that this year we're in a better place to give gifts and afford that. However, I can go overboard like super quick, and my husband and I both love like buying things for people. Not only that, but then there's like all the sales, and then I always end up wanting to buy myself stuff because I know other people aren't going to buy those things for me. But then I'm like, this is not the time for me to buy stuff for myself. It's for me to buy stuff for other people. And then I'm like, what do I do? Because it's such a good deal. I just get super overwhelmed around the holidays with the overconsumption. If you can relate, just let me know.
Man, I ain't been in the store, but I know exactly what she's talking about. When I used to go out and I hit up Old Navy, I was supposed to be up in there Christmas shopping for other people. But it quickly turned into Christmas shopping for myself. Because I like to see low prices. And I don't feel bad about it at all. Because why not? It's my money. Sometimes you got to give yourself a gift. You know what I mean? People be talking about Christmas gifts for everybody else, but they sells. Santa got to come for you too. And also, I know a lot of people are talking about the holiday sales. Make sure y'all are using like price checkers, because some of these companies, they make it seem like the product is on sale, but it's really not. So they scamming you.
Used to love Christmas. It was my favorite time of the year, and as my debt grew into the thousands and the tens of thousands, the enjoyment just sort of left. And I thought to myself, oh, maybe that's just adult life. You don't enjoy Christmas anymore. But I think I was wrong because I'm determined to enjoy Christmas this year. And if anyone else feels the same,
right,
you can enjoy Christmas too. Last year I spent £400 on an Apple Watch for a gift. I put it straight on a credit card. I couldn't afford that at all. I bought gift vouchers of £50 to £100 for people as presents. Spent hundreds on the children. My partner did too, and we couldn't afford it. And we thought, oh, we'll sort it in January. And then January every year was just a really stressful time. And my birthday happens to be in January, so like right before payday too. So I never really...
Oh, your birthday sucked.
My birthday wasn't ever really that good either. And I'm going to put an end to that like right now. And I wish I'd told myself years ago that I didn't have to have Christmas like that. But I suppose now, at least, I'm starting now, which is better late than never, I suppose. So this year, I've decided it's going to be completely different. And I've made myself a Christmas budget. I've put categories on there for myself: gifts, food, miscellaneous, events. And me and my partner have set ourselves a budget of £600, and that's to cover all of Christmas. And I've already had a few panicky thoughts like, what if that's not enough? What if that's not enough? But no.
Make it enough.
It needs to be enough. That's it. A lot of people have budgets less than that, way less. Some people have more. it's whatever you can afford. I have to have the Christmas I can afford. And I need to plan and prep. I never would plan or prep for Christmas. I'd always rush around at the very last second and stress and panic. And this year I'm starting way earlier. And if you feel like me, can we do it together, please? Can we budget for Christmas together, and can we be in a support group, and can we help each other? Because I need pepping up every week in the run up to Christmas. So,
and forget them people. You don't like the gifts, don't take them. That's how you need to go in about it. Just letting you know. Don't let these people get you deeper and deeper in debt. If you're a parent, you know exactly what your kids need. Get it for them. Because the reality is this. They going to play with them gifts. And then they just going to leave them alone. And go on to something else. Especially if they got an iPad or something like that. Like my nephews, they getting socks. And clothes. I got one nephew, he needs some pants. He getting that. That's what he getting. And other people gonna get him toys, so he ain't gonna be missing out on that. But they ain't getting that from me. You gonna get something you could use year round, almost. Shoot. Spending all that money on stuff. And then don't even freaking use it. Like, I got an Apple Watch right now. Guess where it's at? It ain't on my wrist. And other people are sharing their Christmas budgets with the world, and they're doing it per child.
On a budget, I am spending around £100 per child. They get one present from Santa and then the rest is from us. This year I have decided I'm getting them both one quite expensive present, and then they're getting lots of little stocking bits. Total physical monetary amount that I want to spend is around £100. However, always looking at deals. I'm doing my side hustles, and sometimes you get vouchers from that. The actual amount the kids will be getting will probably be more. For example, I'm buying my son a tablet, but I've got a £50 voucher that's going towards that. So even though I think the tablet's going to be £125, it's going to physically cost me £75. At some point, I'd really like to be able to save money per month to get them stuff, but I just haven't been able to do that this year, and that's okay. So this is where we are at the moment. These are the stocking bits that I've got so far, and I'm unsure if I'm going to get any more stocking bits. Let's have a look. I actually think that this is quite a nice amount. So this is all for my son, who's 5. He's going to have this toothbrush set. He's got 2 dinosaur bath bombs. So they are bath bombs for the bath, and then they have got a toy inside. Have each got one of these star mixes. One has got this bluey plate. He has got this cup. Also really wanted these because he really likes cooking, so they are like freeze pops. One of these, which is a foaming bath spray. I think that that's quite a nice pile of presents. He gets overwhelmed when there's too many, so I think that might actually be it for him for like stocking filler bits. I'm trying not to go overboard because I know I have done that in the past, and I'll just keep buying and buying little bits and pieces, and then it's too much. So we're not doing that this year. So for my daughter, and these are some things that she has physically picked out herself. So she's 8. She's got this cup. We like using these at home. She picked these out herself. It's a stitch bowl plate. They are plastic. She does mainly use china, but we do use these for snacks and when we eat outside. Lunchbox set for her packed lunches. These straws, because they love changing their straws on a regular basis. They won't like this because it's a hard straw, so they'll probably have one of these instead. These bath bombs, which I did post a video about. They're from TikTok shop. They're in my showcase. 12 in there, I believe. It smells so good, like, yeah. Pink foaming bath soap, and then she's also got this colour changing bubble bath. She is obsessed with bath stuff, like she will be more than happy with that. Which I haven't purchased yet is, as like a stocking filler thing, is a jewellery box. Some earrings, because that's one of the things she wants. What I need to do is look on my phone. I've got an album of pictures I've taken when we've been out and about in shops. Look at some of those items and...
Now, see, she giving out normal gifts, and these are gifts that they can use throughout the year. I don't have a problem with it. Apparently, some people in the comments did have problems with her getting them plates and stuff. But if that's what she's asked for, then I feel like let it rock. Like, I think sometimes like they want to live vicariously through their child when it comes to gift giving. they may have not been able to have like a huge Christmas, so they want their kids to experience that, and the kid really didn't ask for any of that stuff. They really just wanted something simple. To me, like the cup for the little girls would be a mind of like a Stanley cup. So of course, and that's what little girls have been going crazy about. Well, I don't know. But, and then like the bath stuff, like people used to go to Bath, Beauty and Beyond, and those were Christmas gifts. So if she's at the age and that's what she likes, perfect, mom, you did a great job.
Let me ask you, how much do you guys spend for Christmas? Because I was reading comments and this lady said that she spends $1,000 per kid, and I think she had either 3 or 4 kids. And maybe it's because my baby's 3, but I just don't see myself spending $1,000 at all for no holiday. Because for one, Christmas isn't even about gifts, first of all. But $1,000 per kid, like, how far in advance are you guys planning? So like for me, my husband and I, we start in January. We create our budget. We decide, hey, this is what we want. And then we start saving accordingly. So every month we're putting money in. Actually, every time we get paid, we put money in for Christmas. I'm not going into that for Christmas.
All right, so the people in the comment section said I'm spending $150 to $200 per child. That's it. Laugh out loud. Buy your ass year round, and my parents get them stuff and other family members. I spend about $200 and he's 4. I don't have kids yet. Laugh out loud, but I spend $220 max on my SO. I don't know what that means. Girl, I don't even have kids, but I try to buy people a couple of things unless they have asked for something specific. I spend about $350 to $500 each child between toys and clothes, but not just toys. Girl, that's too much. I understand for teenagers they ask for more expensive stuff, but small kids $500 max. Nope, $100 for a baby, $300 for my 10-year-old. The older they get, the more money you gonna spend. I'm about to take out a loan for Christmas. Girl, no. We stay on our budget. Says she might be rich. 0, but I guess I'll be spending money this Christmas. People are giving out tips on what stores to go to and how to go about getting Christmas gifts also.
For anything this Christmas, because we're doing Christmas on a budget, and this is how I'm doing it. If you are not doing the price match policy at Target, you are doing it wrong. Their holiday price match policy is if you buy something and then it goes on sale and is cheaper later within like this holiday season, they will refund you the difference. I've already saved like almost $15 on stuff. I think over $15 on stuff that I already bought, and then it went on sale even more, and Target refunded me or gave me a Target gift card. Also, Thanksgiving,
that is what's up.
Groceries are expensive as heck, and you guys know I love Aldi. Aldi is doing a special where you can feed 10 people a Thanksgiving dinner for like $47. I think it is a very basic Thanksgiving dinner, but that's still so affordable for like meat, sides, other random ways that I'm saving money this Christmas. I'm buying gifts off of Facebook Marketplace or resale stores, doing a little bit of thriftmas, if you will, and shopping sales. So Black Friday deals are coming up. I'll be sharing more ways that how I'm saving money throughout the holidays. Do not let the season get to you, because nobody needs more debt for Christmas.
Facts. And also, if y'all doing like technology, look at the open box stuff that they offer. Amazon is good. Best Buy is good. Look at those sites if that's what you're interested in giving people. And there are also videos that are on social media that are teaching people how to decorate on a budget by going to like the dollar store, etc. Christmas dinners or Thanksgiving dinners from the dollar store. I'm doing a video about that later on this week. Check it out. Like I thought that this stuff is amazing because everybody deserves to have a great Christmas. You may not be able to go have a big old grand Christmas, but you can have a great Christmas on your budget, whatever that may be. And this is person helping y'all decide like how you decide what gifts you gonna get somebody.
I just wanted to give you a friendly reminder of don't overextend yourself for the holidays on behalf of these children, okay? You asked Man to clean his room up 7 times, and he only did it 3 of those times. Go look in their bathroom and pick up that liner and look how much trash is still in the bottom of that trash can, and they still put the bag on top of it. Go look in their room and get your dishes off and under their bed, and then ask yourself, do they really need 5 pairs of the latest and the greatest? Hell no, they don't. They don't. Don't buy that boy another Axe body spray. Don't get him another stocking stuffer. Tell him go in there and wash his ass. Right. You were getting ready to go and buy Michelle Kayla Brindley, your princess, you was getting ready to go get her a rhinestone bedazzled Stanley Cup, and y'all ain't even drinking water over there.
Dang.
Right. You don't need to put no Dr. Pepper in there. The kidney stones y'all got brewing are the ones that David slew Goliath.
Oh, God, don't he?
The rocks of Gibraltar y'all got coming up. You ain't got to worry about no Stanley Cup. Put that down. Put that down. That baby don't need no Carhartt jacket. He don't even do no manual labor. Put it down. Get what your wallet can afford. Not the wallet that they saw on TV. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Go in there and look at their room and ask yourself, do they need everything on that list? Scratch some of that shit off of there. I just want to...
I'm scratching stuff off, man. I always ask, especially when it comes to like my nephews, I ask, what is it that they need? Don't be afraid to give these kids some clothes. Winter is dang near upon us, and it's getting cold outside, so they need some jacket that's gonna last them. They growing. They need some clothes. That help people out. Shoot, stuff is dumb expensive. Don't get caught up into people spending like thousands of dollars on their kids like this lady was referring to right here. That even if y'all don't have money, that you remember the reason for the season.
If you cannot afford Christmas presents this year, if you cannot afford any Christmas presents for anybody, I want to share this message with you. I want to tell you right now, from somebody that experienced 8 deaths in a 3-year period, including my mom, and I lost my brothers 5 months apart. I'm telling you right now, gifts do not matter. They have never mattered. They do not matter. In the end, it will always be time. It will be always be time that you wish you had. You will always wish for more time. I look back and I reflect on all these years, right? And maybe there's some gifts like I can kind of remember, from like my brothers, especially like the last gift they gave me, and some things that I remember with my mom, which are usually the statues that I set up, especially like the Christmas ones. But everything else is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. So I know it's really hard because during this season, you see other people that maybe can provide, a lot of gifts, and you see a lot of like these Christmas hauls and things like this. But again, just know it does not matter. It does not matter. Time matters, and you cannot buy people's love. You can't. You can't buy people's love with gifts. I know it's a way to like show love for some people, but it just does not matter. And don't let it stress you out. And instead, if you're in a hard season and you can't buy gifts, just embrace the fact that it is a hard season. We all have hard seasons, right? We have hard seasons. And just because this season's hard doesn't mean that the next season's going to be hard.
And that is absolutely true. Christmas time is a joyous occasion, but it can also be a sad occasion for those that have lost family members, especially this time of the year. So reach out to your loved ones and friends and check in on them. And if you know they've gone through a hard time, invite them over for Christmas dinner. And for those of you that have lost people and people are calling you and inviting you over, go. Don't stay at home alone. To leave y'all with one of the greatest hits ever created that y'all probably ain't heard of.
All I really want for Christmas is for my debt to be erased.
Hey.
I want $1 million in the motherfucking
Sing, girl.
bank. Manifest all my
That's
dreams.
right.